Jessica with the Weather Service, and we'll get started with the 2:30 briefing on Hurricane Dorian. So Dorian is a Cat 5 right now. It has very well-defined structure out towards the Bahamas. It has sustained winds of 185 miles per hour. And overall, what has changed from yesterday for our area? Well, there are watches and warnings that have been issued for the east coast of Florida. So not our area, but the east coast of Florida does have tropical watches and warnings for them now. And then also, we want to make sure that we keep monitoring this turn to the north. So right now, it's on a westward track, and we do expect to see that make a turn to the north. And it's when we see that turn to the north, which will define all of the impacts for our area and for those on the east coast. So right now, based on the current track, the chance of us seeing any impact across the tri-state region is very low. However, if the track were to take more of a westward track within this cone, then we would expect to see our chances for impacts in our area to increase. So again, based on the current forecast, we're not expecting impact in our area. The chance for any impacts is very low. But if it were to turn north a little bit later and make it closer to the coast or on the coast of Florida, then the impact chances for our area would increase. So if we do see tropical storm force winds, they could occur as early as Tuesday. But again, that's if we see those tropical storm force winds. So this is just the zoomed out graphic of our tropical storm force wind speed probabilities. So the chance of any single point seeing tropical storm force winds. And then we have the zoomed in version. So these probabilities have remained nearly the same since yesterday. So we haven't really seen a change in these probabilities. So even though we're getting closer in time, these probabilities haven't been changing. For folks in the Big Bend area, basically for points around the Cross City area and points up towards the Valdosta area, there's about a 2 in 10 chance of those locations seeing tropical storm force winds. And those chances decrease for points east or west of there. In terms of the timing of seeing tropical storm force winds, again, it's very dependent on if we see tropical storm force winds in our area. But this graphic that you're looking at, the wind speed probabilities and the time of arrival for tropical storm force winds, is taking into account more than just that track that you're seeing from NHC. It's taking into account more than just the center line. It's taking into account a lot of different scenarios. So if it were to make it on shore, if it were to track a little bit further west. So that's taken to account in this graphic, the more westward possibility. It's not just that single track from the National Hurricane Center. So if we were to see tropical storm force winds in our area, the earliest reasonable time for that would be Tuesday. And the most likely time for that, if we go to the next slide, the most likely time for that would be Tuesday night. And again, that's dependent if we see tropical storm force winds in our area. In terms of rainfall, we did see the amounts decrease for our area. So with Dorian, we're really not expecting to see much rain associated with Dorian over the next couple of days. The only way we would see rain from the system is if it took a little bit more westward track. It was slower in making that turn to the north. We do expect to see showers and thunderstorms today, though, across the area. But after today, we'll see drier conditions. As long as we have that current projected track, we would only see those showers and thunderstorms in our area the next couple days if it was to take more of a westward shift. So again, overall, we do have watches and warnings out for the Florida East Coast. Our rainfall amounts have decreased. Again, it's dependent on the track. That timing to the north, we need to consider that timing of the turn to the north. We do need to continue to monitor that. Again, based on the current track, we would expect the chance of impact for our area is very low. However, if it were to take a little bit slower turn to the north and make it further west, then our chance for impact could increase across the area. If we did see tropical storm force winds, they would begin as early as Tuesday. To do the briefing at 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. So at this point, we'll go ahead and take questions. And if you do have any questions, we're going to leave you. Everyone did. So go ahead and hit *6 if you do have any questions.